welcome to my channel. This is Marjorie. I have 4 DIYs for you today for Valentine's and or winter. My first is this grapevine wreath, and I've got these, I actually got that from Hobby Lobby along with the green and burlap greenery picks. I got those from Hobby Lobby. And then I'm adding on some hydrangea. They were just a couple of hydrangeas with another pick that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I just added them together. And all I'm going to do is add in 2 of the greenery picks, and then I will add in some of the I'll add in the hydrangeas that I got from Walmart and after Christmas sale several years ago. And I just chose to use them at this. I love the red color, thinking it just reminds me of Valentine's Day. And then I've got this 2-inch ribbon that I had got from Walmart, and then this black and white gingham ribbon from the craft outlet, and I just make a little bow that's going to go right in between the area where the greenery and hydrangeas are. I do start off at, I think it's 5.5-inch loops, and then I go down to 5-inch loops with about 8-inch tails. But you'll see here in a little bit that I will cut down the tails. I always leave them a little bit longer, but once you get them on the wreath, then you can see where you need to trim them down to. I just take a pipe cleaner and attach it to my bow, and then I didn't want to struggle with it because sometimes I struggle with putting the pipe cleaners in between the grapevine wreath, but this time I just put it around it. And here the 2-inch buffalo check I trimmed in a dovetail, and the 1.5-inch ribbon I just cut at an angle. Here I'm just taking some more hydrangeas and the leaves off of the hydrangeas and filling up the rest of the wreath. I wanted to put a little bit in, then I could put my bow in there and then place the rest of my florals around it to make sure I fill it out properly. Now here it is, the final reveal, and I absolutely love it. For me, it definitely could be either used for Valentine's or with the frosted look on some of the embellishments. It could be for winter. For my next DIY, I've got I had a floral arrangement that I had just cut into different pieces, and I've got a metal galvanized gray tin bucket that I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. And all I did was get one of those half circle foams from the Dollar Tree, and I just hot glued it to the bottom. And then here I'm just going to make this really cute and fun, I guess kind of centerpiece for Valentine's Day. And then I got the heart clip-ons from Dollar Tree, and these little greenery leaves, I forget what it's called, but it was also from the Dollar Tree. I think I got it last year at the Dollar Tree. I went to the Dollar Tree today and didn't see any, otherwise I would have picked up some more because I really like them. Now what I do here is I just take some of the greenery that I had snipped off, and those little heart picks had like an alligator clip at the end, and I just clipped it onto the greenery so I could use the greenery bottom portion of the pick as the piece to insert into the styrofoam, and it works out wonderfully. And then here I'm just making a bow. This is some ribbon that I got from Sam's, and I got it on the spring last year. And I just make a center loop and then about 6 loops, 3 on each side, to place into the floral arrangements, and so it could just have a finishing touch and help fill up some of the kind of the bare spaces. Then I just use a zip tie and I attach it that way. And then I've got the long piece that I cut off all the leaves from, and I'm going to take that and stick it right in there because I'm also going to use this to attach the bow into the styrofoam. Then I just cut the ends at an angle for this ribbon. And then I'm just going to fluff up the loops, and then cut off that little top part of that green pick because it is too long and it did end up showing, but I went ahead and cut that off. And here it is. It's so cute. I just absolutely love the white, the pinks. That really makes it, those are just some of my favorite colors. Let me know what you think in the comments below. For my third DIY, I got this little metal piece from Hobby Lobby as well. It was on clearance. I just cut one of those square green foams from the Dollar Tree. And then I had this little wintry peony bush from Walmart from a couple years ago. And I'm just cutting it apart so I can use it to create this beautiful wall hanger, door hanger, however you would like to use it. I think it would look great either way. It came with 4 peonies, but I ended up, because this box was just a little small, I ended up only using 3 of the peonies, but I used the rest of the greenery and florals that came on that pick. Then I take these Valentine hearts, and I also, just to make it look a little bit more Valentine-y, just added some of these beautiful hearts. The hearts also come in pink as well, if you'd like to try your hand at that and didn't want to use the red. But this is it. It looks gorgeous, in my opinion. I absolutely love it. So now for my 4th and final DIY, I got this red pick with the alligator tip at the end from the Dollar Tree, and I just went ahead and removed the alligator clip. And then I had some white roses with the little, it has like, it looks like it's supposed to have rain drops on it, and I got that from the Dollar Tree as well. I think actually all the greenery that I'm making into this little pick was from the Dollar Tree. And so I'm just arranging everything. The flowers came with 6 on the stem, but I only used 5 of them. And then I was going to try these beads that I had got from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago after Christmas clearance, and I decided not to. So when I'm done, I just use a zip tie and I zip tie them all together. Now I have some of this black and white 1-inch ribbon, I believe, and it is from Walmart, and I'm trying to just figure out how I want to make the bow. And so once I did that, I did a center loop and 2 loops and then cut off a tail. And then here I'm just adding 2 loops on each side. Excuse me. And then I will cut off some additional for the tails as well. So I'm trying to find the center point, and once I find the center point and attach it, I use a zip tie again to attach my ribbon. Now for this project, you want to make sure you have some really good, what is that called? Hot glue. And I glue that little pigtail I made down, and then the other heart that's in the top left corner, that came from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, and I hot glued that down. Now I take the bow and I hot glue the bow on top of the zip tie that tied the flowers and the greenery together, and it does end up hiding most of the stem. I think a very tiny bit is not hidden, but it looks good. Then I go back and take these little red hearts, and I wanted to fill up the empty portions of the pan, and I just hot glued the rest of those red styrofoam balls on there. Thank you guys for stopping by. I appreciate you spending some time with me, and you guys have a very blessed week.